until the QSS has been acquired. It's one of those champions that does negate a lot of the options that Kai'Sa has in the earlier stages.
And not just any Thresh, it's Mata.
Cleaver's definitely a big damage buff. The one thing I do like about Shojin is not just like, oh, well, it's not armor pen.
You can see that Clid now has access to that topside jungle, might look for a play.
They should know it's a 2-on-2 over this side of the map. Chachi gonna look for the stun, gonna go for Skarner as the primary target. No, oh, but he does have flash. They're gonna chase in for the knockup. Xerxes finds one, and Khan is forced to flash away. There might be a chase down though. Looking at the second play. Ult's gonna come across. That's a lot of damage, and he will find the kill. Splyce.
But before then, there's an opportunity to play top. Here we go, Splyce.
3v1 has an ult, does not have flash. Xerxes gonna pull aggro, stay out of range. The CC gets layered, and there is not a way to live. An excellent must be in the top lane. Khan no TP. Chachi has it, so that actually guarantees second Infernal is a freebie for Splyce, or at least unanswerable for Splyce. Now, top taking some damage, right? It's Khan with a lot of money, looking to get ahead in this matchup, but double Infernal is great to sit on for Splyce here.
Do you think maybe they were just trying to snowbomb to Shojin?
Yeah, I mean, they have
I'm trying to theorize it.
So I just think they felt like they can't fight. So
Splyce potential for double Infernal, and I agree with Spawn. I don't think it's the best trade up, but I do think the reasons make sense.
Oh, and that setup was unanswerable. Dead underneath the turret. Khan got all 5 plates in the first turret gold. Oh, that is a
nicely
hook.
done.
It's a lot of CC, but is it enough to kill him? Teddy is gonna drop, and a stun's gonna come across on Mata as well. That was a great setup. Norskaren did all the hard work.
And showcasing why people tried to take this Nautilus away from Norskaren right there. He looks like such a different player when he is playing this comfort pick.
But just a different look from the entirety of the Splyce lineup. That is decisiveness. Chachi is still looking to go in.
Got him.
Oh, that is another hook right on in, and Faker just can't get away. Splyce find kill after kill. The bot lane is open. They're going to claim this turret.
And just like you're saying, they got the double Infernal. They pick up so many kills, punishing SKT's mistakes, and now taking this tower. And we talked about how so much gold was invested into this Renekton to get it.
However, it is going to be very important that they crack this top lane turret at the same time, because if the map is big...
access to the mid lane tower, and that's what they came here for. Teddy will trade for a tower across map, but this is still Splyce trading up in objectives.
And that's what I was saying. As Faker, you do not want to be
Third Infernal. Right behind SKT. The ward control going to the side of the LCK champions. Norskaren comes in, looks for the big play, finds the root, shuffles him backwards, the hook in the front line as well, but Faker just attacked, and Xerxes gonna find that kill. Now it's up to Khan to the backside. It's a 1-for-1 so far. A second kill for SKT. They're chasing in for more. Khan cannot die, and they're gonna push in. Look for kill number 4. No way out for Chachi. A triple kill for the Draven.
Without the tools required, that is not a winning fight for Splyce.
And it was just the wrong call. You had mid lane priority. Maybe you try to force...
3/4 of a dragon difference in terms of actual stat value. SKT have clawed back into this game. Now looking at the tower dive. The Lantern is there. On top of them, though, is the rest of Splyce, and they found one. Norskaren to the front line. They found some stuns, but it's still a trade kill. Some time is borrowed to knock down the turret, putting it down to about 1/3 HP, and it's going to be enough to knock that one down as well. Now, will there be a team fight as Faker comes up?
Get mid priority back, and then start the proper setup of Baron.
But this is what his experience looks like. SKT
What's going on? Clid moves forward, half HP on the Baron. At what point can Clid make their way in? Norskaren can go for the CC, forces the ult out, and they're going to turn back for the fight. The Croucher on the front line. Into the back goes Kave. It's a 2-for-1 so far. Faker knocked up. He's running exhausted on the ult to try to stay alive, but it's SKT who are routed, and over the top goes Xerxes. The kills are coming through to Splyce. They would need to reverse sweep, and game 3 is going to them.
But they finally found their opportunity, Freak. They set up the Baron. They got the team fight that they wanted. That gold came through from Ornn. It's now Splyce on the Baron, and SKT will do nothing but watch.
And the recognition that this was the objective where they should be fighting. This is the area they can force SKT to come. And now with the Baron, they have the ability to dive, to just be able to push through these turrets. The structures will fall so quickly.
Top lane tier 2 certainly under fire right now. Splyce going to claim turret number 6. The Baron power play well over 3,000 gold. That's a solid one. Xerxes, the one shepherding the team, but Faker goes in for the big play. Is there a way out? He's got a lot to jump through and barely gets away from Whirling Death. Xerxes stays alive, and now it's up to Khan. Up in the top side, gets Lantern back, and is Chachi bitten off more than he can chew. It's going to be a lot of damage towards him, and Teddy claims that kill. Turret does not fall, and Humanoid is trying to run, but Faker's on the chase. Khan's going to get the shot. shutdown.
This time, not flying into the backline is desynced in the rest of the fight. And with the exception of that W, I'm pretty sure it does next to no damage. So Splyce not fighting around their strongest member. Out of, tankiness and magic.
Oh, they're looking.
They are.
Clid flashes. That Zhonya's hourglass was necessary. Flashes to stay safe, and Clid cannot find the target. Kabe is doing so much in this game. There is no smite for SKT. This is the Baron setup you want.
I mean, when you talk about 80 carries in Europe, Kabe's name really doesn't come up until 4th best, but that was the play that really needed to happen right there. Just denied so much from SKT. Guaranteed the Baron for Splyce. Hats off to Kabe.
20 seconds on the respawn, 5v4. There's no catch ults up right now, but Pawn over the wall, they're engaging a 4v5, which means he's just gonna lose GA, and he's almost certainly gonna die right afterwards. He killed himself burning his own flash, and it's time for Splyce to push.
And back-to-back desperation plays from SKT mean that now Splyce are going to have 40 seconds to end the game in a 5v4 situation.
The inhibitor itself is going to be free. The question is how much else they can get in the 30 seconds of 5v4 with the Baron buff. Top lane, that's an easy target. The wave's being pushed in. They try for the engage, and Clid is going to pull back one, but Chachi is very, very tanky. Pops the hourglass, gets some time, forced to flash away. Looks like he might stay alive, gets away from the hook. In comes Mata and tries to build the play. The shuffle for Faker, 5v4, and they're claiming kills 2 for 2. The fight stays alive. Can Faker though, and he's gonna jump back. The cannon minions shoot. Xerxes over the top finds that kill, and they deliver the rest of the team. It's only Khan keeping SKT away from death, and Splyce will not be stopped. They will take down game 3. Backs against the wall. Predictions be damned. Splyce showing signs of life in this series.